Hello guys, I'm Leopard and this is the first development video on the new AI that I'm creating for Arma 3. But first things first, let's talk about vanilla AI. I'm sure we all know the long-standing issues with the AI. For example, there's the driving. Of course, I'm not going to deal with that in this add-on, but well, there's that. And then there are issues with the most basic commands and the way AI executes those commands. For example, when you tell the AI to fall back to formation, they actually do that very slowly. Or when you tell them to suppress a position, they sometimes end up killing each other. Or how they cannot sprint when they're crouching, or how slow they are when they move inside buildings. And many other issues that can make playing with the AI a really frustrating experience. Here's the real question. Can the AI be improved, or is this the best we can hope for? Well, let's see. Let's meet Super AI, the new AI that I'm creating for Arma 3. Unlike previous AI mods that you have seen before, such as ASR AI, VCOM AI, TCL, and other similar mods, this one is a completely new AI written from the scratch. So in this video I'm going to show you the stuff that I've done so far. It's not much, mostly the basics, and there are still a lot of things that I need to do, but so far the progress has been really promising, and I'm really excited to show you guys the results. Let's start with the movements and animations. So in comparison with vanilla AI, which can only move in primarily two directions, front and back sometimes, Super AI can actually move in all 8 directions, so that's definitely a step forward. They can also play a lot of new animations. For example, they can roll, they can use the step over animation, they can use the stance adjustments, they can lean, but perhaps the most significant addition is the ability to use enhanced movements by themselves. There are also 2 improvements in climbing animations. Here, let me tell this AI to climb up here. So when the AI reaches the top of the ladder, he plays the step over animation in enhanced movement. Not perfect, but it's definitely better than the vanilla version. The second improvement is in climbing slanted ladders. I'm gonna climb it myself first, so you can compare it later. And as you can see, the animation looks a bit weird. Now I'm gonna do it again with the AI. I'm just gonna use a special function because there's no building position to tell the AI to come up here. And okay. Yeah, so as you can see, the AI actually climbs the ladder correctly. Now let's talk about formations. Well, so far I haven't added anything special to the formation, except for the ability to change the formation spacing. And also I've added 2 new formations called W and M. These are in fact a blend of wedge, V and line formations. Next, let's talk about improvements in path generation. This is another important aspect of controlling the AI. So the vanilla AI uses, if I'm not mistaken, only 2 path generation methods. The first one is the one they use in formations, and the second one is the one that is used for move commands and stuff like that. But my Super AI can use 2 additional path generation methods. The first one is used for open terrain, and the second one is used for objects, buildings, stuff like that. I'm gonna show you with a quick example. So I'm gonna generate a path for this. Alright, hold on. 1, 2, 3, okay. So, do you recognize this? No? Well, let me refresh your memory. You definitely recognize this game. It's Counter-Strike, and these that you see here form a navigation mesh. A navigation mesh is basically a connection of rectangular areas that basically tell the AI that this is a clear zone they can freely move in within, and well, that is a very basic method of path generation. So here's the question: why did I have to do this? The answer is in Arma 3, path generation inside buildings relies on something called a path load. A path load is basically a series of points and vertices that basically tell the AI how to go from one position to another through these points. The problem with path loads is, well, all these points are fixed, and that's why when you tell the AI to move inside a building, you always see them use the exact same path every single time. So that means that there's absolutely no chance for an entertaining CQB encounter inside buildings, and all CQB encounters with AI are going to be dull. However, with the help of these navigation meshes, the AI can use the entire floor space inside a building. Okay, so next let's talk about the improvements in targeting. Okay, so as a quick demonstration, I'm going to show you how the AI can target enemies if their accuracy was 100% without any aiming error or something like that. So as you can see, all bullets are directed on his aiming position, or his center of mass as people call it. So this is not anything special, but it gets really interesting if I actually tell the AI to move. I'm gonna move along with him. Let's move. Alright, so he's gonna keep firing. I'm gonna tell him to target them again. So as you can see, the AI can account for the target speed as well as wind deflection and bullet drop to calculate the perfect aim position and the bullets land where they should. Okay, so what you just saw was the pure targeting of the AI without any distraction or aiming error. However, in reality, this accuracy is also affected by units' stamina, their speed, for example, if they're running, walking, or standing still, their stance, how much they're being suppressed. And another nice addition here is that different types of scopes actually affect the AI's accuracy now. So if you give him a long-range scope, you can engage long-range targets better. It doesn't affect the accuracy at shorter distances though. In addition, the AI are actually more aggressive. If you try to suppress them, they're gonna suppress you back. Alright, so that's enough for this video, I guess. I don't want it to get too long. In conclusion, I'd like to thank my supporters for their invaluable support and encouragement. Obviously, stuff like this wouldn't be possible without you guys, and I'm really thankful for that. If any of you guys who are currently watching this video would like to support me too, you can donate to the project on PayPal and okay, thank you guys very much. I hope you enjoyed this, and until next video, bye.